Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the finals pre-show. Now that we're unmuted, you can hear everything you've got to say. Mott, say everything you just said again, but with more enthusiasm. That was your do-over. You get a mulligan here.
I really like it when this goes to 5 games. That's it.
Well said, Mott.
Thanks.
You are a genius.
You know, I tried my best. Andrew said more enthusiasm. That was it.
It was pretty good. Shannon, what are you doing over there? What's happening?
I'm playing with my kitty. Yes.
I thought you were
It's a
gonna say
good
something
kitty we have here. Oh, yeah, you like a rubbing, huh?
Okay.
Did you guys know that cats love to be spanked?
No,
I didn't know that.
I did not.
You
Could
should,
you tell me more?
If you're on Twitch watching, guys, go on YouTube and then Google cat spanking. I promise it's not sexual in any way. It's safe for work. Very safe for work. It's one of those things that cats like. You know, you give them a little spanking towards the tail area, like this. It tickles them down their spine. They can't take it. Feels too good.
All right.
Wow.
Wow. Well then.
Today you learned, friends.
I did. Yeah, I certainly did.
If you have a cat, spank it. Modpacks, you are muted, friend. Congratulations. We both did it today.
Guys, this is a sick finals pre-show here. I'm really loving it.
Shit. Now I was shitting on you guys for the muting.
Yeah, I just looked over and I saw Trent's faces that he was making.
But between these
Yeah,
overlays,
it was mostly just faces. The only thing I said was, you know, the things you learn on Moonduck. Does okay. There you go.
Okay.
Cat spanking. Here we go.
Yeah.
All right, so what are we looking forward to with this final series here, gang? Are we feeling good? Are we feeling hot? Trent, are you feeling frisky or what?
Well, I was looking because remember the start of today, we were talking about the heroes that hadn't been touched today. And so today alone, the heroes that we had not seen previously that we have now seen are Shadow Demon, Lena, Morphling, Phantom Lancer, and Necrophos.
Okay.
So we did pretty well. I mean, through 2 series, that's pretty good. And now, so in terms of unplayed heroes, we're not talking about bans, we're talking about people that have never been played in this mode. Drow Ranger will be secured as having never been played first off.
Yay.
Because she's banned, right? Who else is our community bans? I don't think any of the offlaners were untouched. OD, is he community banned?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so we won't have seen an OD this whole tournament.
Awesome.
Okay.
Nice, nice.
Praise Jesus.
Right.
And that's the only 2 I think. I think everyone else is still left in the pool here. So
we have to guess.
yeah, so in between those heroes, you've got Ancient Apparition, Broodmother, Doom, Earthshaker, Huskar, Lycan, Nightstalker, Phoenix, Puck, Pugna, Techies, Tusk, Ursa, Viper, and Wind Ranger.
Ursa?
Yeah.
What?
He has not been picked. He's been
I could have sworn
banned.
there was a Viper game in this tournament.
okay.
Maybe I'm thinking of another game.
No, Mott, you're thinking of the Beat Invitational.
I might be.
Where
you have
Viper
the
was
heroes-
played.
Attempted it.
Do you have a list of the heroes that have not been picked or banned?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Do we? I don't know. Okay.
All right.
If I had to guess, I feel like we saw a
Techies?
Brood ban. Yeah, I think Techies was probably the only one. I think we had a Viper ban too at some point. But we don't have that. Like, we'd have to record it with the website. I don't know. Maybe Buka has magic for it, but
Okay. You know, I've been wondering, guys, what the fuck would we do without this Captain's Draft 3 ticket? This thing has been a godsend. We've used it for C Kappa. We've used it for Mr. Cat. We've used it for Elimination Mode 2. We used it for Captain's Draft 3. We'll probably use it for Captain's Draft 4 at this rate.
Yeah, I mean, people.
dude,
would have
stop
to
bringing it
watch
up, dude.
in
Just
games.
do not. We don't want them realizing what we're doing.
Listen, let them.
We are
Just shut up
abusing the
about it.
system, just
the wall
like
over
the
there,
subs
guys.
are being abused for the teams.
Shannon, why did you make your camera give you less of a body? Now you look
just
you
your
look like
head.
an alien that just
It's just
arrived
your
on Earth, and you just
That's
poked your
fine.
head out of the spaceship for the first
It
time.
hasn't,
Like
it hasn't
You
caught
look
up
like
on stream yet.
you look like one of the celebrities in Futurama that literally is just a head in a case, and now you look like a crazy person.
Wait,
So
do I
we,
need to
just
go
angle her
up or
down a little bit. I changed the angles on. Yeah, there. That's probably sufficient. There we are. Look,
It
It was
you
all
look
the
so
kitty
lovely.
play.
You look
Okay.
so lovely.
All the cat spanking.
So,
Yes.
It
Throw
takes
off
a
your
lot out of
camera.
me.
guys,
Yeah.
for the layman's here, let's pull up the bracket, which I updated. Oh, God. We're here at match N, EG versus OG. EG winner bracket champions. They beat OG in the winner bracket finals. Does anybody remember that series? Was it a close one?
I don't think I. Wait, did I cast that one?
I'm going to go out on a limb and said you were here, Mott.
I was here. I just don't
What
remember
game?
if I cast it.
EG, OG in the winner bracket
Oh
finals.
yes,
This is
I
a
remember
repeat.
that. Not at all.
It was a 2-0 for EG.
Yep. Yeah, it sure
and
was.
It was the Universe Clockwork, and they had the Underlord. Remember that combination? They had the
yes.
Venno too.
I feel like I
right?
remember this game now that you were talking about.
That was the Arteezy Venno, right? And Sumail actually went Jug, and we were like, oh, I didn't know Sumail played
And that
Jug.
was the one where they did the hook shot into the Omni Slash with the Basher so they could kill the Storm Spirit, I believe. That was played by
You are
Anna.
correct, good sir.
Yeah, all right, I remember now.
Nicely done.
Thank you. Oop.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then game 2, we had the Magnus along with the Faceless Void with the Troll Warlord
Oh,
for
that
EG.
game.
So a
Oh,
nice combination.
that was
I
the-
do remember that game. That was sick.
That was a chrono with the good old troll
Was
team.
that was our TZ Troll, right?
It was.
Yeah.
It certainly was.
Yeah, dude, that game was dirty.
It
That
was
was
pretty
like
fun to watch.
one of those just beautifully drafted and orchestrated. Like, wow.
OG did not see that coming, and I don't think anybody saw that coming.
I felt like that game really encompassed the elimination mode spirit of like they pick Troll. You're like, what are they gonna do with this clunky bastard? And then they like completely tear
Destroyed
shit up
everything.
with him with
Yeah.
Void and everything.
Yeah.
You're like, oh yes, right. All of these
seems
quote
like-
unquote shitty heroes can still do things.
And, like EG seemed to be like on another level from every other team at that point, and we've since realized they are not on another level. I mean, they're pretty good, but they're still duking it out with the likes of Virtus Pro with OG with Wings. I mean, they beat Wings at Summit, so but this is a really interesting match because it's, I mean, these teams have played each other a fair bit, so I don't know, it's kind of cool.
I want to pull up the Liquipedia from Summit 6 because it's all just one big blur.
For you, yeah.
Did
I
they did they square up in the Summit bracket?
OG and EG.
OG and EG?
I believe they did in the losers finals, and they lost to them 2-1.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
was
Must
the
have
second
been.
last series.
No, they played twice. They played in the upper bracket semis where OG 2-0'd EG.
Damn, look at that.
And then, again in the lower bracket finals, OG
Can you
2-1
click on that I
EG.
button so I could see the draft of both games? Look at that. What do they pick?
Well, looks like some Warlock. Drow Ranger and Warlock in both games. Okay.
Wow.
Alchemist. Oh, they lost to Alchemist. That's right. They need to ban EG needs to ban Alchemist because they clearly cannot play it or play against it, I should say. Look, they lost to it at game number 3 as well in the lower bracket finals. They've lost every single game they played up against an Alchemist. It's actually awful.
You're actually
This
right.
is their type of tournament then.
Yeah, they just
At least he's only there once.
yeah, you just have to ban them once and then boom, you're good to go. That's
Who's
it.
that hoodie you're wearing?
Who, me?
Me?
Are you
The-
wearing a hoodie?
Who?
I am.
Or not hoodie, sorry, beanie.
Oh, me? It's a Sabres beanie.
Oh yeah, it's Buffalo.
It's
God
Buffalo.
awful.
Is that hockey?
It is.
Yeah. One of the most
Okay.
garbage teams in the entire league.
Trent, I swear to
So
God.
one of the
I
most
didn't even know they
garbage
had
teams
fans
in
in
the
Says the
most
fans of the
garbage
Maple
sport.
Labs.
Are they worse than the Leafs?
Yes.
No. No.
What?
No.
Oh, overall,
No.
franchise-wise.
Your franchise has been around like 50 years long. Your franchise has been around like 50 years long. You've won like one Stanley Cup, you fucking Canadian. Don't try to talk shit about the
Wait,
Sabres
how many
as a Leaf
Stanley
fan.
Cups have
Are
you
they
won,
better than the
Mont?
Habs?
No, Habs
No.
won like the Stanley Cup 26 times.
Wait, how many
Idiots.
Stanley Cups did you win, Mont?
0
And how long has your franchise been up?
since the 70s. But the Leafs have been around since the 40s, like before that actually, way before that.
Original 6.
And they've only won like
What's the
handful.
Colorado team?
the Avalanche.
Oh, the Colorado Avalanche?
The Avalanche.
Or is
They
it
have a-
Denver
a
Avalanche?
weak logo,
It's
man. They
Colorado.
need a new logo because they got McKinnon. He's a good old Halifax boy, Nova Scotia native.
Oh boy.
You know?
Yeah.
What's it
Yeah,
like
they
to
need
have a
better
team
jerseys.
named after what's going to happen to Colorado? Like how it ends.
The Avalanche.
you
I
know?
wouldn't know. I'm not a fan.
I don't know either. I
It's
used to like the
calling,
Avalanche.
It's like
I was
calling a
saying,
California
Back when they had
team
Joe
the-
Sakic and Forsberg,
The
man, that
Earthquake.
Avalanche
that,
kicked
was,
ass.
that was a good team
Yeah.
back in the day. I will say this.
1999, bitch.
Shannon, I'm going to become a Colorado Rockies fan because there's no baseball team in Buffalo, and I might become a Denver Nuggets fan because the Knicks suck ass, and it's also not a Buffalo team.
Yeah, but then it's the
What is
Nuggets,
up with
like-
you liking some of these terrible sports, Mont?
It's those people that have
I
like,
like
that
all
self-loathing
sports. What are you talking
complex.
about?
Okay, if you like all sport, okay, that's fine. If you if you had a preference of the 4 major sports, actually, you don't even need to include the 4, just any sport, not including esports.
Yeah,
It's
throw
tough.
rugby in there.
It's tough. I think football is my
What are your
favorite.
top 3?
I think football,
So NFL.
hockey, basketball.
Okay, fine. 2 out of 3.
That's
not
good,
bad.
right? That you like that?
Yeah,
That
that's good.
seems-
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
fine.
Respectable.
Hey, at least baseball isn't in your top 3.
I'm not a
Fuck
not a
baseball,
huge fan
dude.
of baseball. Not a huge fan. I mean, I get it. I understand why people like it. It's got a nice community aspect. There's a lot of stats if you're a stat person.
Hey, Mont, I know something that you're a fan of.
What's that?
Free shit. You want to hit us with some giveaways, dog?
Listen, we have the
Dog.
BenQ monitor being given away by, I believe, Pugna.
Yeah, check it out. It's on the screen right now. Look at that sick monitor,
It is
144
a
hertz.
24-inch, 144 hertz monitor. Get that
That's
shit.
like a $350 value.
What's
All
the
you have
rule
to do.
again? Can I
What?
enter?
Yeah, what?
No, you're not eligible.
No,
I
you
need a
can't.
5th monitor. I need
You're not
number
eligible,
5.
Shannon. I'm sorry to tell you.
Oh.
It would match your other beautiful monitors, though. It's super easy to enter. All you have to do is go to pugna.com with a V and make an account, and then you're automatically entered. It's that simple. Any
Pugna-
idiot can do it.
Pugna gives it to you. The hero Pugna actually gives it to you.
And you could ask your friend to make an account, and then you guys could share the monitor.
Yes. I mean, I wouldn't do.
Sharing is caring.
I mean, I share my monitor with you, Andrew.
Mod, I think it's true. I think we've also got a set for all those in Joker players out there,
That's
right?
true. It is the Dark Artistry set. It's very good.
Game Flip.
Is,
there's a link on the Twitter and below the Twitch, and you can just click on that there. And then, oh yeah, that fractal giveaway, the retweets, right? Are you retweeting? Did you retweet it?
Yeah.
I have.
Ooh, I bet Suns fan did.
That sounds like someone who didn't retweet. I
didn't
just want to
retweet.
say.
I haven't had my
You know,
phone or
I'm
been
calling
on
you as
Twitter
Mafia
today.
right now.
Yeah.
All right, we got a
No.
mafioso.
Account.
They're calling you as Hitler.
Yeah,
That's the new thing. There's no more
Yes.
Mafia, guys. It's all Secret Hitler.
It is.
You know, if we played Mafia right
Or
now,
Trump.
you guys would lose. I really set my game up. Let's be honest here.
We all know.
You
We've
saw.
seen the hat.
That game's dead.
Yeah. You know, we got to play Mafia the other night with Slacks and Cheese and some of her friends. That was a lot of fun.
That was enjoyable.
I felt a little bad, though, playing Mafia with people and feeling like I was one of the better Mafia players because I know I'm terrible when I'm playing with actual good Mafia
That's
players.
how I feel about it, too.
And it all just scales downward.
We had a
Cheese was Mafia.
Yeah, we had a game where Cheese,
Ooh.
Slacks' fiance, was Mafia, and we figured out she was Mafia literally the first thing she said, and
Within 3 minutes, we were just like, Mafia. It's just like, me? No!
we proceeded to throw the game. I was the medic, he was the cop. He knew that I was clean, and then he pointed me out. He's like, Mott's freaking not. He's not the medic. He's not who he says he is.
Well, remember, this is like there's only one Mafia. So I checked her first round, then I checked myself second round, so I knew she was Mafia. And then the next round, I told everybody that Mott was the Mafia.
You never even checked me.
And they killed him.
You just like
And it
laughing
was
at me the entire time.
so satisfying. You didn't even try to defend yourself. You got
I
slapped
was
around.
having a good time. Listen, I'm totally
So-
down to get killed occasionally.
Shannon, can you tell me something? Why do you like Secret Hitler so much? Because
Yeah.
I think it's like Mafia's
I hate
retarded
Mafia.
cousin.
I hate Mafia.
Yeah, but why do you
actually.
like Secret Hitler?
Yeah,
more
that's
than
not a
It's more
reason.
structured. It's more structured, less violent, and shorter.
So you're okay with fashion?
People
Simple
do
reason.
get less
Someone being
angry at
Hitler.
each other. in
Yeah, you
Secret
get a lot
Hitler.
less angry.
That's true.
There's the structure's so nice.
That's true.
Like fucking Mafia, it's just like you guys are jerking each other off for 45
Hey,
goddamn minutes.
Do you want to play this evening, Shannon? 'Cause
No,
we can do that. Okay.
no. I
All right.
actually despise that game. I
No,
can't
I said
watch
Secret
it.
Hitler,
I can't play
not
it.
Mafia. Secret Hitler.
Oh, yeah.
All
Get
right.
on.
Jeez,
get
you
on
really shut me
tabletop,
down
bro.
there.
Come join the
No,
party.
I love
it's
Secret
great.
Hitler. It's a great game.
I have to
Yeah.
get that
I
game.
highly recommend it.
Secret Hitler's okay, but I don't like that it comes down to RNG of the cards. You know, that's what's nice about Mafia. You
No,
can
no. See,
create
that's what
your
you
own
think at
destiny.
Does
first, but
not.
it doesn't. It's like
Yeah.
that's like saying poker players are like all luck. Like
I'm not
it's a
saying the
very
game is
small
all
part of
luck,
the
but I'm
game,
saying
I
it
think,
has
for
more of an
Secret
RNG factor than Mafia does.
It kind of does, but you could just lie
Hitler.
about
Does
the
it though?
cards.
Like Mafia is just like whoever yells the loudest first.
Well, that's true.
Let me ask you, Shannon. Is there ever a situation where there's where you know what? Never mind. I'm just gonna. I had a train of thought going that I'm like I'm gonna sound like an idiot. if I
Yes,
repeat
the answer
this.
is yes, Mott.
Mott-
It has
I
I mean,
it.
dude, it
It
can't get
has
any worse. The only
everything.
thing more boring than talking about like other people's Mafia story is talking about it on stream while waiting for a nice Dota game.
Seriously,
so like,
I wanted to
this
kill myself
literally
when you guys
can't
talk
get
about
any
Mafia.
worse.
Sorry
you might
about
as
that,
well talk
everybody.
about whatever you want.
All right, well, fine. Let's talk about hockey for another 10 minutes, dude. That's awesome.
No,
Let's,
that-
Okay,
no,
sorry.
no.
let's
There
hit
are
the
some
puck into
things
the net,
worse.
guys.
You
Oh,
don't-
that's icing.
You
Get
don't
back
want,
on the
you
other
don't want to
side.
do that with Trent and I, because Trent and I will
I
talk
know.
about
You
hockey
guys are
for
going
a
to call
while.
my bluff. Fuck you guys. All right, what? So, what are we going to see banned in this first game, boys? Let's talk some good old-fashioned Dota.
Alchemist.
I think.
I can
I
smell
think
it.
Warlock.
That seems fine.
Warlock will
Yeah.
be
First round
banned.
banned? Yeah, Warlock. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's look at the...
Depending if EG are Radiant,
Guys.
I do think that
How about this? How about we just assume, because it may not happen, that this goes 5 games.
Yeah.
Let's pick the 2 heroes that will not be picked.
Okay,
Okay.
well, I was going to say let's look at the community
I
bans
said
again.
it before. I'll let you guys go because I already said it before the break.
I
already
think
have my
Techies
two.
for sure. I think Techies for sure is one of the 2.
Oh, actually, yeah, maybe that one.
Well, wait,
And then the
Shannon,
second
maybe we
one-
should take a step back here. Not everybody is as good at math as you are, okay? Now, elimination mode, best of
Yes.
5, okay? There's 20 heroes total used per game. 10 banned, 10 picked. We take 10 out right at the beginning, compliments of community bans.
Yes.
Okay? So there's 112 heroes available in this game mode. That includes Pit Lord, Underlord,
Abyssal
Underpit.
Underlord.
Yes,
That's the one.
and Arc Warden.
Okay.
Right? So 112 minus 10, we're down to 102.
Right.
20 per game.
Yep.
If it goes to game 5, there will be 2 retarded heroes left over that nobody wanted.
Hey, man.
They're going to be like that book with the stinky cheese. They're the ugly little duckling in
They
the
I
try
corner.
really
really
hard.
wish
Don't-
we had
don't-
done the
don't call
Suns
out.
fan ban, because then we'd have one.
Yes.
That-
The
One
Suns
lone
fan
hero.
ban.
Like, who is that stupid ass hero?
Who
It's
would you
probably
like to ban?
Techies,
Be forced
though.
to buff him.
I
yeah,
mean-
Techies.
He would
I
want to see
think
Techies.
Visage will be picked. I think Visage. I mean, I don't think he's a good hero, but I think
No,
he'll be
he's
picked.
going to get picked for sure. I think you're right.
I need to
I
look
think
at the heroes.
we
Let's
assume
see.
Yeah, I need to look as
Meepo
well.
will be banned out this time because it could be a hero that's been picked, like let's say once, right, or even like
Yeah.
twice. It still might not show up in this series. Doesn't necessarily have to be like Techie's Tusk.
And,
Maybe
you know,
Tusk
well,
will show
and
up.
even though we're messing around, it's not necessarily the two worst heroes because when it gets left to that like final pool, you're just sort of trying to scrape together any semblance of synergy that you can.
We saw
Yeah.
pick the Lina, so I mean, clearly some people
Mhm.
value that hero highly, even though that I think a lot of people don't.
Well,
think it's very
I
good.
wouldn't say that highly.
Okay,
but-
value it somewhat, value it enough to pick
well,
it in a
considering
game.
Puck and like Viper haven't been seen.
You know, another
Viper's
hero,
gonna get
although
picked
he
or
will be
banned.
picked, a hero that we've barely seen is Earthshaker.
Yo,
It's
what
pretty
about
garbage
Gyrocopter?
tier. I think Gyro will be picked.
See,
He
I
got
think
picked one
Gyro
game,
like
didn't he?
game
Like even
4,
support Gyro's like,
Yeah,
passable.
when you're in game 4, Gyro is like a fairly tempting team
My
fight hero.
brother swears by the Gyrocopter mid in his games, which I'm like, I don't know about that, Justin, but he seems to enjoy it. He's like, well, and then he's just like, well, I guess you could just go Moran. It's the same thing, which it is.
This is pretty hard, actually. Like, I think Techies is the obvious one, but I don't know who his friend is. I want to say Visage, but I kind of agree with Sunsfan. I think Visage has some. I think Techies Brood.
I actually
I'll
think,
go Techies Brood.
I kind of agree with that. I also think though that this
Might
would be
be
more
Tusk.
likely picked if there was a Drow Ranger, but the Drow Ranger's been banned, so I'm kind of like iffy about it. You know what I mean?
That's true.
I'm,
All right,
I'm with you
I'm
on
making
Techies
my
for sure.
prediction.
What?
This is one of them. Techies is one. The other one I might be wrong with, but I'm gonna say Spectre. Actually,
Really? Spectre?
Okay.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here.
I do not
That
agree
is,
with
that is a nice Limmy one too. I'm gonna go with Techies and. Oh. I'm
But then
gonna say
again,
Chaos
Techies might
Knight.
be banned, right? Like, would they ban Techies ever? I don't know.
Maybe, depending
Maybe,
on who
like,
else is
Tusk.
in the game. Yeah, exactly.
Jarrett's
I mean,
in
Tusk-
and
Tiny,
out.
Tiny, maybe too. You'd ban it.
I mean, I have trouble not saying Tusk because Wings played Tusk and made it look not completely awful.
It was good.
Like, more than
But
once,
they also,
you know?
yeah, I mean, but
Like, there are some strats where Tusk is not a bad pick. Right? Is Doom possible? Like, it feels like Doom is
Yeah, he's
particularly
viable for
bad
sure.
right
Stream is
now.
okay. I mean,
He's
I
nice for
don't know
like
where
some
you
early
play it.
game lineups, right? Where he just gets auras or just gets a nice spell like net
Okay.
or
I'm going
rock.
Here's,
Okay.
he-
Spreads lanes.
I'm staying with Techies and Gyrocopter. I know that might be crazy to
You're
you
going
guys.
Gyro? All right.
I think Gyrocopter.
I'll write you down a
I
Gyro.
think Gyro will be picked because you can play him. Because we're talking about these games like Game 5. There's gonna be no heroes, right? I think Gyro actually is a very good support in
Well,
that role. Actually,
First of all, we have to assume that there is going to be a fifth game. We could be talking
Sadly,
about this,
yeah.
and then we could just it
Well,
doesn't happen.
that's the entire point of this segment, Mont.
All right, you know.
Okay?
Don't
We're
kill the
assuming it
segment.
goes to 5 games. We're hyping it up, and then it's gonna be a big letdown when it's a 3-0. Okay,
Fuck.
that's how
Wouldn't
this
that be
tournament
something
goes.
if OG came and 3-0'd this after beating them twice, make it 3 games in a row, get a nice vendetta going into Boston?
That'd be kind of
That would be good momentum.
That would
I
be
want to see.
sick.
I want to see a 2-0 into a 3-2. I'm a big fan of
Is
that.
DreamHack the last tournament before the major stuff kicks in? Like,
I don't think there's anything
after
else.
DreamHack, everybody's just boot camping.
There's like
and
a
stuff,
week.
right?
There's
think
like
so.
DreamHack is. Yeah, there's like.
There's
like,
SEA Kappa going on.
Woo!
Yeah, with all the teams that didn't qualify for the major. Well,
Well, listen,
sick.
man, listen.
Those that didn't forfeit their games today, that is.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I mean,
Couple
but yes, as
couple of
far as
forfeits.
like European American tournaments, I believe that is the last tournament that is going on.
Okay. Wow, elimination mode and then DreamHack.
All right, I'm going
I-
to say Techies and PL. Fuck PL. I think
PL.
there's Garbo today.
Damn, dude.
Techies PL.
All right.
I could see it.
All right.
Yeah.
So our choices across the panel were Brood, PL, Spectre, and Gyro, and of course everyone else chose Techies
Techies.
as their second.
What if Techies gets picked, man? That'd be
If
crazy.
Slacks was here right now, he'd be fucking flipping out
He'd
that
be
we're
crazy.
talking so
He'd be
much
pissed.
shit about Techies.
He
dude.
would say Winter Wyvern would not be picked because he freaking hates that
Yeah.
hero.
That's true.
Well,
Wyvern
that's
will be
actually a
picked,
good
though.
point, though, now that I think about it, because once you get to the 5th game, like, what if there are just so many melee heroes that you're just like, you know what? Techies is just like, what are they going to do? If they don't, the heroes deal with Techies. We might still see someone pick it. I hope we do. That would be fun.
Yeah, I don't know. This is really hard.
I mean,
It's tough right now.
I really want it to be.
I mean, I would have been tempted to
I
say
really
Troll.
want Techies to get picked, but the last time I saw Techies get picked in a tournament was at TI, and it did not work out very well.
I'm tempted to say Troll, but after we talked about how it can work in so many lineups, like I think Troll was more viable than a lot of the other heroes
I don't
we're
know.
talking
I
about.
don't know if OG are gonna get caught like that again after they got caught with it the first time. They definitely will remember that strat in that draft. Bloodseeker's definitely gonna get picked. I just don't know when. We talked about it during, and this is what you said, Shannon. It was that Bloodseeker's the new hot thing in scrims.
Apparently not.
He's that
Apparently
ish.
not. We'll see.
Yeah, where you at, Sunsman?
Leaking scrims.
Yeah.
No, it's not just he's
Leaking
played.
scrims
He's
in
played in
2016.
matches.
Yeah, he has been playing
And-
quite a few matches.
I think it's just a prediction. I could be horribly wrong, but I think in the major, he's going to be like first 2 pick or first 2 ban every game.
What if they buff him before the major?
This is going to be like.
There's no way
They will not do
Like
that.
if we go back in time, right after Ti, Sunsfan makes a video that just says, "Yo, idiots, Warlock's that new ish," and then 2 weeks later it just happens. Is that what's Blood? Is that
Pretty
going to be
much this is what-
Bloodseeker? Like we're going to show up
There
at the
was-
major?
Wait, did I do that or something?
I
No,
don't know,
I'm
you did.
saying
He's saying
I'm
if you
drawing
did
a
that.
parallel. Like,
Well, you remember how
But there's no parallel if that doesn't exist.
okay, I'm
You know how
I'm making a
STI
proverbial fuck you, man.
There was that Gabe and I, Lyrical, got invited to that tournament, the WESG thing,
Mhm.
where like
Right.
Bisa was there with Team Jordan and everything, and they picked Warlock through the whole thing. And they were talking about how good Warlock was and how he was like such a good hero and like totally undervalued right now. And then when we were at the Beat Invitational, Bisa was there and he was just like flaming everyone's like, I told you guys, I told you that we were picking Warlock and it was really good.
Yeah.
and
Bisa
no-
was
FDL didn't believe me.
Bisa had some good ideas when we were sitting in that small little dressing room with like the entire FDL team, and he was
Yeah,
just
it
saying
was
about it.
pretty funny.
He was calling some stuff.
That was so funny. Like game 2 of the finals was going on, and we were like, "All right, guys, this game could end. We got to start moving." I walk in like, "Guys, this game could end." Stan King turns and goes, "This game's not fucking over, man.
Yeah.
They still got a chance."
they're like, no, this game's going like 10 or 20 minutes longer than that. I'm pretty sure.
And I'm just like, "All right, I don't want to argue about it. I'm just trying to get my
It
boys
wasn't
ready.
even just
See ya."
it wasn't even Stan King. It was everybody.
Everybody.
Everybody was like, no, this game's going on for a while.
They
Even
were
Charlie
so,
said it.
I think I remembered that because I actually made eye contact with Stan, and he was just like, and I got that kind
He
of
was
just,
in that. He was in that chair relaxing, and he's just
Dude,
like,
they were hyped. They were watching that
We were
series just
watching
like,
it with the Gears casters, the Gears of War casters, and they were asking us all these questions and stuff like that, and they're getting into it. They're just like, whoa, they never see the $6 million Echo Slam.
you guys think our community has PC issues? My
Oh
God.
my
And by
Lord.
PC, we mean
Not computers.
computers.
I meant
I
politically
actually
correctness.
envy that community.
yeah, I bet
Do
you?
you?
Shannon.
Yeah, you envy that community and all 30 of their viewers?
Oh, got him.
I mean,
That's
it's
something nice.
it's pretty harsh, but
Yo,
true.
Slacks was
No,
here,
what,
he would wreck
dude?
you.
I'm
I
not
don't
even
know.
joking. Well, it's like the grass is always greener, kind of like what? You get to say racist things on air? Great, bro.
No,
Congratulations.
no, it's one of those things that would be
Sick
fun for
career.
a bit, and then yeah, after a while, like, all right, this is
Yeah,
getting a
dude.
little out of hand.
That is like
But
the
no, the idea
epitome of
that I
low-hanging
like-
fruit.
No, the
Yeah.
idea, it's not about the racism or any of that shit. It's about the teams talking shit to each other.
Mm.
There's more animosity.
Yeah, you just
That's
can't.
true.
You can't
Which
do
is-
that
yeah.
in Dota. First of all,
It's something more in sports, like traditional sports.
Yeah.
Well,
And Dota just not.
it used
like
to
we
happen.
have
sort
puppy
of.
and envy. That's what we have right now.
Well,
That's
remember,
it. Right?
Shannon, remember ROTK, like, and like, if you have a tournament that the computers are close by, you'll just hear ROTK. I mean, you could hear ROTK through the freaking walls, let alone. And No-Tail used to do.
Yeah,
too,
but did you hear those Gears players, dude? I heard
No,
some
I
things
know.
that
They're-
I haven't
they're
heard
10
since
times
I was
louder.
playing on Xbox Live.
Yeah, they're.
Like,
yeah.
That was intense. I actually couldn't believe it. I had to go over. We were like supposed to be getting ready for the panel and shit. I was over there watching these guys. They're standing up there like, yo, you know, I'm not even just
They
gonna
were
say it.
scaring
It
the
was,
Dota audience.
it was bad. And then
Yeah.
the French Canadians there started getting all angry. They were like yelling a bunch of shit at the Gears players in French and then telling them what it said in English. I don't know.
All right, so
It was quite the
Who
scene.
was telling me this? That one of the scream. They were screaming obscenities, obviously very racial slurs. But then sometimes, I forget who told me this, but they overheard them screaming just completely random shit,
That was
like
Pierre.
the recipe to chicken pot
Yeah,
pie.
he was
Yeah,
like,
they
Pierre,
were.
we were walking out, and there was somebody
Whatever
like
it
on
was.
like at the gear station, and Pierre turns to me, he's like, he just called him a chicken pot pie. I'm like, what? And I trust
You gotta
Pierre.
get some butter.
He's
you
like,
gotta
he
get some
speaks French,
chicken.
so. It's
I
like,
don't
okay.
understand, but it's amazing.
I don't get. How many people actually watched that Gears tournament? Actually, I'm pretty curious. I make fun, but I have no idea how many
Do you
people
mean live
tuned
or
in.
do you
No
mean live
idea.
or on Twitch?
Yeah, well, no, on Twitch. Like
Pretty
the-
much
with the-
confirmed we're never expanding to Gears.
No, I-
Splatoon
We have a
first.
Splatoon casting studio.
I mean,
yeah.
Slacks is
Right.
going to be pretty depressed about this. I know he's a big fan.
for Gears.
He would
Oh,
rather
yeah,
do
yeah.
Splatoon
We're-
than
we're
Gears,
not-
though. Trust me.
Dude, Slacks was wrecking
he's
people.
all on the Splatoon.
He was like
thing.
pulling people up to play Gears and just crushing them.
Okay, now to be fair, he was crushing Dota fans that
crushing
had
Dota fans.
seldom played Gears before.
and they were
Hey,
more
but
than,
Neither
they were
had
all
Slacks,
like
so
looking
he
at
never
him.
played that version.
They were all looking at him. They're like, "I love you, Slacks," and he's just like, "No, you're a bunch of idiots. I'm killing all of you."
Yeah, no, I don't. I'm not into that kind of game. Gears. It's a third-person, first-person shooter.
It's a
That sounds-
third-person shooter.
Oh yeah, that doesn't.
The third first-person.
I was
does not exist.
oxymoronic there, but
I guess.
it sounds dumb to me. I
How do
don't
you
know.
not like it? You play Counter-Strike.
Well, Counter-Strike's okay. I honestly just like being Silver 1 and yelling at 12-year-olds. That's the fun part of Counter-Strike. for
Andrew
me.
Little.
You
well,
idiot,
you do that in
I'm a
Dota as
two
well.
star.
Oh, dude, I've given up trying pubs. I honestly, like, I joined the game and go first pick and Warlock, retards, and then just first pick Warlock and go AFK and make food.
He gets like he gets like pretend angry and he yells at people. I get legit angry and I just start freaking out at people, which I need to stop.
Honestly, I think so far 100% of games Mott and I have played together since he moved here, it has ended in Mott yelling at somebody.
Yeah, it always happens. It's usually not him. It's usually everybody else in the team. Like, we played a Counter-Strike game.
Usually not him.
We were up 14-1 at the half in his Counter-Strike game. Guess what? We lost 16-14. I actually wanted to kill somebody.
He was so mad. And he had a friend over, too, that she'd only met a couple times, and Mott was just fucking screaming. I wonder what that guy thinks of you, man.
I don't care.
So random dude. Like,
Same thing most people.
What's going on with your roommate, man? He needs to take a chill pill.
No,
He's really mad about
we bonded
Counter-Strike.
over a couple of things, over a few things. He's a good dude.
Yeah. So about this series, are we starting here or what's going on, man?
It looks like Buka's getting him rolling
Oh,
here.
shit. No, he's about to lay down the hammer. Buka, and I quote, "How's it going? We have to start soon."
He's the nicest
Man,
guy. He's the
that's
nicest
hardcore.
admin you'll ever see.
Hey, guys, how's it going? Just wanted to let you know that we have to start kind of soon, but, you know, it's all good, y'all.
Larry, I'll kick you. Oh, damn, dude. He's getting angry.
Oh, look out.
Shit. He's throwing smack in the L chat.
Get fucked.
Yo, Puka, get him, dude. Don't let Zyori.
Yeah,
him.
I'm being a bully.
Are you going to buy him a
be a
Christmas
bully.
present? Don't say what it is. He's listening.
Fuck. I'm
Yeah,
usually
that's
shitty
right.
at buying
Christmas
Christmas.
stuff now.
That's right. I have to buy stuff for you guys.
Nah, don't buy me anything, dude. I'm going to get some free promos.
Oh,
and
and
then-
don't buy me anything. We just live together and it's
Wink,
Christmas.
wink.
No, I don't want to open up even a small
No,
token.
I
gift or
really don't.
anything.
I don't want to open up your gift, Mont.
Whoa.
Keep it for buy
Wow.
yourself something. Treat yourself, bro.
Okay.
How about we all buy gifts for ourselves and save the Christmas bullshit for another time?
I'm pretty sure Annie would get upset.
I mean,
about
I'm
that.
not
I'm
sending you
pretty
guys
sure Annie's
anything.
expecting a present.
She's
Yeah, you
Jewish,
guys
dude.
better
She doesn't
get
do
Annie.
Christmas.
Oh yeah, good point.
I'm not getting her a Hanukkah gift.
Yeah,
I don't even know how that works.
That means you have to get her 8
one
gifts.
gift every day for 8
Yeah.
days.
7
8
gifts? 8 gifts? Are you shitting me?
8. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. What is it?
I mean, I guess you.
What
don't-
did I sign up for, dude?
Wait,
I don't want
Shannon-
any part.
Shannon, do you have to get a gift like every day, or do you have to like?
Yeah, it's a gift. Just get a box of pens and give one each day.
But like, does the same person have to give a gift every day, or do you have to like? Could it be different people? that
I'm not
give gifts?
actually Jewish, so I can't answer that
I
question.
well, I mean,
I know this
I've
is
done
gonna
Hanukkah.
shock a lot of people out there.
I don't know why I asked
I'm
you.
not
I just
Jewish.
assumed.
Despite my love of Secret Hitler.
What? What do you mean, Shannon?
That's true. That's actually perfect. No, I actually felt bad because I saw Fly at the summit, not this one, but the one before, and we just saw each other in the kitchen saying hello, exchanging pleasantries. Like, oh yeah, he made mention about the fact that I'm one of the few Jewish people with him in the community, and I just didn't have the heart to let him know that I only look Jewish, guys.
Is neither of your parents Jewish?
You fake Jude?
Are
you
you-
just let it ride?
I thought I could have sworn you were
that's
for the
not
longest
okay.
time.
That's not faking Jew. That's just avoiding conflict.
Okay.
If there's
whatever.
ever been a thin line that I've seen, that is pretty fucking close. Oh,
Really?
no, yeah, no,
didn't
I
agree.
love
I
Wait,
actually
so
didn't
wait,
even
you're telling me
respond.
neither
I
of
just
your
walked
parents are
away
Jewish?
in shame.
Neither of your
Let's
parents.
be let's be real, Shannon. That was just to make sure that if shit goes down, Fly's on your side.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
seriously.
true.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
a
that's
problem
true.
God master.
It's a good guy to have on your side. I mean, that guy's
That guy
he's
will
a real
fuck you
beast.
up.
That's for sure. Yeah.
Well, I don't know why I asked you, Shannon. I could have sworn you had at least one parent that was.
I could have sworn you were more Jewy. I could have sworn it.
All right, well,
Nope.
I didn't
Sorry.
go that far,
America.
all right, listen, you're just being an asshole.
I mean, I do have an indentation here, where my hair is slightly thinner than the rest. It's like a perfect yarmulke
Wear a
spot.
yarmulke. Would be
Nice.
got it. I see.
If there's a god, he wanted me to be Jewish, but I ended up
Have
being
you ever
agnostic.
worn a yarmulke?
No.
Wow.
Have you ever worn a
Oh,
yarmulke?
of course, all the time.
I've
I
never
mean,
worn one.
I'm Christian, I guess. I don't know.
I thought you were
I'm
Muslim.
nothing. I mean, I'm half and half technically.
There you go.
Ah, that's it. That's
See?
If there's such a thing. If you're just like, if you just get that stuff from your parents straight up, then half and half.
I don't know what I am. I'm a nothing.
You're an enigma.
You're a veterinarian.
I'm a veterinarian. My parents both believe in science. I'm the product of evolution. I hope this
God.
fucking game starts soon because I'm running out of things to talk
We're
about. here,
talking
okay?
about
fine.
religion
It's
on
fine.
screen.
Oh,
This
we
is a
can go
big
over those
no-no.
giveaways again. How about that
Well-
retweet?
See this, yeah, guys, retweet our fractal thing. Now the sad part is we do need to do one more sellout segment, and I've been saving it till the end. And
Excellent.
at this point we might as well
We're
do
at
it.
the end, friend.
Are you guys ready? Are we at the end?
Yep.
Let's
Hit me
do
up.
it.
Let's hear it.
All right, gang. I can't do this one from memory. So, boop-a-doo-doo, this tournament It's made possible by sponsors, Mott. You know this.
Of course.
I know this. The viewers know this.
Absolutely.
Everybody knows this.
Right.
So let's talk about it, right? Pugna. Well, what is Pugna? You might ask yourself. It's an online video library, a community-focused analytical gaming content. They got a fuckload of guides, right? We know this. You head over there, you pay a little bit of money, and you get access to stuff from like Lizard. Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
That Techies guy that I've never heard of, but everybody
Roxy.
knows. Yep. And Chessie, right? Some of those other top-tier players. It's good stuff.
This is an investment, is what these are.
It really is.
Think about it. You watch that Broxy guide, you start up a stream, you know, people love watching everyone suffer. So
It's
you
true.
become
Very
some
true.
god-tier Techies player,
It's
rival
true.
at Broxy's, take his spot, write
Yep.
your own damn guide.
But don't
Grow
play
your
techies. Play
cash
something
flow.
else. Play,
Yeah,
get like
there you go.
main a character and play like, just play like freaking PL every game or something, and I'm sure you'll get a ton of followers.
So one of the cool things about Pugna, though, that makes it different from the other, subscription-based guide sites is all of them have one thing in common, that it saves you time, right?
Okay.
That the counter-argument is always, well, you could just get this information from watching streams or watching RTZ play, which is true. You totally could.
Yeah.
But you're going to spend a lot more hours watching player streams and digesting that than you will watching a focused guide that's edited with, somebody who's actually trying to communicate the concepts rather than RTZ who's just trying to deafen you with some of the worst music you've ever
Also,
heard.
they could play bad in one of those pub games that you're watching on the stream. So
That's true.
And have you ever seen Lizard play those two heroes at once? That guy, man, he's got some serious
He's actually a
talent.
machine.
he's really good.
Yeah,
Does
he's
he have-
insane.
Has he ever been on a like legit pro team, or is he just one of those like, pub
Insanity
masters?
was a
MYI,
great team.
right?
MYI.
Hey,
Trent knows what I'm
MYI.
talking about. Trent was a big fan of them back in the day, like I was.
Yeah.
Very good team.
He's a boss, that guy.
Him and Mitch and a couple other people. And
Yep. So one of the other great things about Pugna, again, people say, why can't I just find this stuff on YouTube? It's like, well, you can, and some of your favorite YouTubers you might actually find on Pugna as well. One of the cool things about Pugna, though, is they're trying to expand from just Dota 2 guides to have Dota 2 content in general. I talked about Netflix earlier, maybe a bit grandiose, but a spread of content, a plethora, if you will,
And
Thanksgiving style.
I also want to say
Hey,
this is-
cornucopia,
This
as it
is
is.
yes,
Ah!
Thanksgiving indeed. I also want to. This is an added bonus. The person that runs the Pugna Twitter account is also one of the nicest, kindest, and funniest individuals you will ever see on social media. So make sure you check that out too.
Yep, that's very true. It
Yes,
takes
Mott did find someone who would actually retweet his tweets.
Yes, someone was kind to me. Someone actually complimented me once, and I felt good about myself for the first time in my life.
Yep. So if any of this sounds appealing to you, if you want to boost your self-esteem like Mott, for only $5 a month, you can be a Pugner too. See what I did there?
I see.
That was a joke
There
about
was.
the Sigmers. That was so stupid. I hated that so much. Sigma gaming.
I
No?
got it.
No, you don't want to? Okay.
That was bad.
Oh.
Abort,
guys.
abort, Zori, abort.
Yeah, that
Okay,
was-
mission.
final thing. There's a sale, dude. There's a sale. Black Friday style. How come there's
Black
more Black
Friday.
Friday action in esports?
You have to say it like that, like car
Black
dealerships,
Friday. We're
like
getting
monster
there.
trucks.
Also,
We're
I don't
getting
think-
there.
I don't think Black Friday is really a thing in Europe.
Is it really not?
I don't think so.
I mean,
Cap,
it's
can you
barely a thing
confirm
in
or deny you
Canada.
lived in
Finally
Germany?
migrated up.
Europeans who
is-
know
wait,
about
Trent-
Black Friday, they just shop online.
Yeah.
You said
So
that in the
they're
most
smart, is what you're
monotone
saying.
voice possible.
You're saying they don't kill each other for fine goods?
Yes.
Shocking.
Damn it.
That's an American
I mean, their
thing.
parking lots couldn't even fit like a Black Friday amount
That's
of people.
that's actually true.
Yeah.
right.
That's fair.
Yep.
There would be riots.
Yeah.
That's fair. So anyhow, Pugna getting in on the Black Friday madness. This goes all the way through Monday. I guess this is kind of a Cyber Monday sale type deal. We're really
is there
getting
a Pugna guide on Pugna?
a Pugna guide.
I would imagine.
Oh,
We can look it up.
Has anyone checked? Is
Surely.
BZZ? Actually, I know BZZ's on there. He has a bunch of stuff on there.
And
There
he
you go.
definitely has a Pugna guide on
he
there.
has to.
So there you go.
But the deal is you can get 6 months of Pugna for the cost of 3. So it's basically 50% off if you commit to a 6-month jam. So 3 free months of Pugna, and that goes
That's
until
like
the 28th.
buy one
Listen.
get one.
How much do you spend
3
on
times.
Netflix or freaking Crunchyroll or
How much do you
Hulu
spend
a
on
month?
Twitch subscriptions?
Yeah.
Not at Moonduck.
Yes. Yeah.
That's, you're
Unsub
helping
Moonduck.
somebody out, but you could be bettering yourself and gaining self-esteem while you're at it, like me.
Yep. And they're giving away this monitor here. All you have to do is go to their website and register, and you're automatically entered to get this awesome XL 24 massive dick monitor.
Thank you.
It's badass, dude.
Good.
Trent, I saw that, by the way.
What? No.
So that's it. But thank you for bearing witness to that. Thanks, Pugna. You helped make this tournament possible. Can we start the game now, please?
I don't know. Is the draft started? No.
Buka. Buka.
They're waiting for OG. It seems.
Buka, crack the whip, you salty dog.
We're getting
Yeah.
there. We're getting
It's the last series. He's showing
Strike
compassion and
fear
mercy.
into their hearts. Okay, he
It's
says 2
probably late.
minutes.
It's late over there, I'd imagine. It's, what, 5 here? So it's...
For where Buka is?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he's 1 past CET. He's burning the
wow.
midnight oil, baby.
like
Damn.
3 a.m. for him or something, right?
And the
He's
best
been
of
playing
5 is
Secret Hitler at like 7 a.m. So
That's
I don't
true.
want to hear. He's
Yeah.
nothing to complain about.
I was just trying
He's
to,
on our
alright,
schedule.
I was just trying to be positive.
Buka's an American at heart.
True.
Mm-hmm. He also likes American food a lot.
Who doesn't?
I don't know.
Actually,
Yeah.
a lot of
Oh.
the DC players do not like
A
American
lot
food.
of people.
Oh, really? Okay. Well,
What-
Yeah,
what-
I'm
what-
disgusted with them.
What do they say? What is it? Too fatty? Is that the common thing? It gives me diarrhea.
Too fatty, too sweet a lot.
Mm.
Like I got them my favorite Thai curry last night.
there are
and a
so
couple
many
of them-
different places that you can go to.
The American food, my favorite Thai curry.
Well,
I mean,
yeah, it is American. It definitely is American.
It's
Americanized
You
Thai
You go
curry.
to
Yeah, it's
Thailand, you have
Americanized.
you have like curry. It's not anything close
Yeah,
to
yeah.
what you find here, right?
It's
It
the
is
same thing as
American
like
food.
what are they called? Those little Chinese fortune
Like
cookies.
if you're going based on just pure cultural food, then burgers is all Americans
That's
have,
pretty
right?
much
But
what we
we're
have,
going
yeah.
based off of like just fatty and sugar and crap. But yeah, they thought it was too sweet. I love sweet dinners. I don't know about you guys. Like Panda Express, orange chicken. That's the dream.
Eh.
I mean, it's pretty good.
If that didn't make me a disgusting fat Jabba the Hutt slob, I would eat that every day of my life. It's so fucking good. That Beijing
oh, I thought you were
orange
saying it
chicken
already
combo.
did that.
I mean, it's tried. I'm on my way. I'm not quite Jabba the Hutt yet.
So how about this
That is
draft,
my
huh?
goal in life.
Job of the Hut.
Still not there.
No, not yet.
Don't bring it up, Travis.
Yeah. How dare
Yeah.
you?
Sorry, guys.
How dare you tease me like that? I'm excited for this best of 5, man. I'm excited to finish Elimination Mode 2, reflect. Are you guys
We
looking
did it.
forward to the late night post-mortem tonight so we can rip it apart?
Yes.
You know, I'm gonna
Yeah.
celebrate by eating some Thai curry.
Yes.
Whoa.
Excellent.
I
while
think
we had that
watching the
problem.
game.
we
Can't
should
wait.
go out for donuts. Suns
Shannon.
fan style. Celebrate with, what is it, Tim Hortons?
Tim Hortons donuts.
No.
24 hours.
Yay!
The real celebration is Krispy Kreme.
Krispy
We
Kreme.
do have
That
a
is
Krispy
the
Kreme
creme
We
de la
do.
creme of donuts.
We don't have. I didn't have Krispy Kreme in upstate New
Hey,
York.
Shannon,
so.
can you tell what's the deal with the Tim Hortons, man? After
So
that after
bad.
party.
Why wouldn't you ask Trent about that though?
Well, because
What's
after
wrong
the
with
after
Tim's?
party, Shannon seemed obsessed with the Tim Hortons
he
donuts.
just wanted
No,
donuts.
I just needed something sweet, and it's the only thing open, and it's a donut. It's like it's really hard to fuck up a donut, by the way. You guys do the brilliant
you got the
job
late
of that.
night Tim's donut. Sorry, apologies.
I mean,
That's
I don't
like,
know.
wow,
It's,
Don't do
it's not
that.
even about it being fresh or not fresh. It's just the actual taste. It's not.
Well, what kind of donut did you get? Did you get sour cream glazed?
I got a ton of different
Wait, what?
donuts. Trust me.
Sour
Okay.
cream
Say
and
sour
glazed?
cream and glazed.
The-
Sour
the-
cream glazed donut.
All right, tell me before we
Oh,
get into
thank
this.
God.
Tell me what the prototypical, like if you think of Tim Hortons donuts, what do you think of? What's iconic for?
Double chocolate glazed or the sour cream glazed? Those are the
What
two
about-
big
what are
ones.
those little
Don't
balls
get the
called?
jelly ones.
What are
Timbits.
the- What are they called?
Timbit
Timbits?
bits.
Timbits.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had
It's like
some of
the
those.
inside
They
of a
were
donut.
terrible.
Oh. Well, what kind? See, they come in the same
5
flavors as
seconds
donuts.
remaining.
Also, you had.
I
them
know,
at, like,
that's the
midnight
problem.
Or later.
I don't know. Timbits are delicious.
Diet
That's
The
You're
problem,
on
yeah, it's supposed to
cocaine or
taste like a
something.
normal donut, and they taste like ass. All right, let's get started.
All right, gang.
All right.